going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always. We got a Disintegration story trailer. I'm always down for some gaming stuff. Apparently, this is from some gaming company that I've never heard before, and one of the original creators of Halo, I believe. Like, not the newer stuff, not 343 or whoever that, but like one of the old Bungie guys. You know, when the story had suspense and we liked it. So with that being said, let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. You know, one of my biggest gripes about like the people from like Bungie is they pretty much just kind of went on like Destiny. I'm not talking about like story or anything like that, but the feel, the look, it definitely kind of reminded me of Halo. Like they're trying to recapture that lighting in a bottle. The thumbnail that I saw kind of looks like that, but I'm really hoping for something a little different. Let's go. Was this the flood? Okay, I'm kind of liking this.
How'd we pick up the celebrity?
Busted out same time we did. Pilot seems useful.
They locked you up in the same iron cloud as this riffraff?
I'm no different.
Not one step further. See what we've got. 5 integrated outlaws.
Sir, have you got weapons and shelter in there? Maybe you could give us a chance to rest.
We may have more of interest to you than guns.
Grav cycles? A working grav cycle.
This isn't based off of that one short that was... No, I don't think so.
You know how fond I am of you, Romer. But I'm running out of patience.
This looks good.
I'm offering you true freedom in service of a higher calling. Join the Rayon. Let your eyes see red.
I've seen what you call freedom. Not interested.
It looks really good.
This is it, team.
Graphically.
If we want to have a resistance tomorrow, we have to bring it all today.
Anything to add, Romer?
Don't die.
Don't die.
Take care of this crew.
Huh. Reboot humanity. So there is one thing that I don't like about this, and it's we'll start with that. I don't like the whole, you know, we're people put in machine bodies kind of thing, and like we got lessons of humanity and that kind of stuff. I've never been a fan of that. Like I don't mind like General Grievous from Star Wars is pretty good, right? You want to give some organic looking eyes and a machine body, that looks pretty sick. Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, I can deal with some, you know, out of male arm, but you know, whatever that was with the you know, the machine body, dead eyes, might as well be a robot, but like they're cyberized people. It's never been my favorite style of augmentation in a fantasy world for people and machines combining. I don't know why. I think it looks just too much like machine. It looks more like AI that is trying to be alive. Because like we had Detroit, right, Become Human or whatever it was called, or something like that, and we had machines that looked like people that were trying to ascend to humanity, or they were becoming self-aware. And in this, you know, there's no relevance. It's just machines and people, not game relevance or developers. But on this side, we got machines that look just like machines and nothing more, but they're people. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, okay. It's a little weird, but or not weird, but it's just, I don't know, like unimmersive maybe. And the whole, now that I'm looking at the logo here with the orange, reminds me of I just had the name of, damn it, what was it? I just had the freaking name of it. Division. It reminds me of like this title screen looks like it reminds me of the Division, with the orange, and I don't know. I want to like it. I want to think it's awesome. There's normal people, like normal organics in there, and then like the big bad, of course, looks like he's corrupted by some kind of virus. Yeah, it might be fun to play, but like it did take me a little bit to kind of like some of the characters in. I just woke up, so I'm Destiny. Destiny, there were some of those like machine race people, and you're like, okay, aliens, got it, not humans, alien race, and I was on board with that. But there's been like anime where it's like, Samurai 7, I think, where like some people are like full machines, like full augmentation. I'm just never a big fan of that, just not really. Like Ghost in the Shell does it really well. Because at least you got the aesthetic of being human, even if you're a full cyborg. I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. At least you look somewhat human. But I've never been a big fan of like the machines that look like machines but act like humans, unless they're robots. The story can definitely dictate that, right? If these were all like machines trying to escape, and become self-aware, I'm like, oh, okay, like some Ex Machina, like the movie kind of shit. But these are people, I guess. And I'm like, yeah. And plus, I was talking, and when I was talking about the short, there was a short that I think I did a reaction to on this channel. It was all about machines that I think were either escaping or they were left to go out and die. And I think it was just like this. There were people that were turned into machines, I think, or self-aware machines. And they had like these barcodes on their chest, if I remember correctly. And like when I went, they like would just wander and then die, but then there was like these two unique robots that looked like, one had like the Japanese shoe that like the wooden slipper, but it has the one piece underneath it, and he was like really tall with it, I believe. And one had a big sword, and the other one had like more like a staff, looking more like a religious character. And then he went and he turned it from red to like green or whatever, and they were all free, like they were allowed to be aware, I guess, or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know if you ever saw that short, but it was a crazy short, and I don't remember if it was from like Ubisoft or some other game company that was just like, look what we can do. And it was to show the ability of like the next gen of PC or gaming console, whatever it was. And so that's also what this reminded me of. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See whatever video I'm doing next, which I don't know what that'll be. Later, guys.